Oh,
Brings
come
her
on
the
with
Rams
this dumb
kicker
shit, yo.
approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. Busts through the tackle. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
This dude reaches back in time to make a catch, and Juju catches it off at 360 degrees. I can defend anyone, but this catch is ridiculous. See every side of the play. Go to NFL.com/TrueView.
I'm going to be great when I go to the NFL. I'll be the best humanitarian in the league. Visit 6 children's hospitals in 1 week. I'll do better than great. I'll do good, on and off the field.
Nationwide is proud to sponsor Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. McDonald's 2 for $5 makes it less deal as that. And the fresh beef quarter pounder with cheese is the new headline.
That return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
First carry for James Conner. On the stop was Aaron Donald. Conner.
Run, Ricky, run.
Bud Light, Bud Light. They're both for me. Bud Light, for the many, not the few. Want to stay up to date? Hey Siri, show me football scores. NFL Network is heading to Atlanta for the most comprehensive.
Missed the final month of the season with that ankle injury, and too bad because before that he was well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, but he finished with 973.
And he was definitely more than adequate in place of Le'Veon Bell because he caught the ball out of the backfield too. 55 catches, 13 total touchdowns. James Conner showed in preseason that he could play and carried it throughout the regular season as well.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh!
And he finds McDonald. And able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Jesus Christ. This nigga eating hit sticks and all that.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
God
creases
damn.
tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on
Thank
second
you.
down.
Let's go, boy! Fuck I'm talking about, boy! Turn your fucking mic on, nigga.
But don't worry about that. This guy anticipates as well as anyone in the league, and he did just that, picking off another pass.
Yeah, I hear you, nigga. Oh, why I gotta be bullshit for, bro? Why I gotta be bullshit? Why I gotta be bullshit?
The Rams up here 1st and 10.
Why I gotta be bullshit for, son? Huh? Oh, yeah, I had to throw in the old jump.
Running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout.
I remixed the jerseys. That's what we do out here, man. You look good, you feel good, you play good. You know what I'm saying?
So good field position for the Rams.
Yo, Fees, man, don't be trying to come here with all that heat, son. I already know what you up to, son. I already know what you up to, son.
Gone. Forced out to his left.
You lucky motherfucker. I should just ran. I had it.
Woods the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another.
Reese don't realize that you gotta
he was standing in the pocket.
You just gotta have a plan. I don't think Reese have a plan. Reese just be Reese don't have a plan. He just be out there. He just be out there.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
A little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Yo, that's some bullshit.
Blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the ball.
Oh, now I know how to play you, Fees. I'm going to take what is there. I'm not. The days of me trying to go get a big play every fucking time is over with, my guy. It's over with. It's over with. We gonna take whatever the fuck the defense give us, son. We taking whatever the defense give us, son.
This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Block. Let's go. We out. Let's go. Let's go crazy, nigga. Go crazy. Yeah, we all got the all-black shoes on, so solidarity. You know, tomorrow Martin Luther King Day and shit. So we want all black on the kicks. You feel me? Look good, play good. You heard?
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
That's that defense, man. That's that defense, man. That's that defense.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Yo, keep playing, son. My nigga was there, son.
A good pickup there.
Oh,
26
man, my
yards.
son was there, boy. My boy was there, son. Do your thing. Do your thing.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
I'm rushing forward. Nobody's gonna, like, y'all niggas just not gonna, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas is bugging, boy.
Now they'll try to sweep it
Let's
down.
go, Baron. Use a click on. The click on is real. That's why I'm trying to preach to Black yesterday. Click on, nigga. Fucking letting the defense do everything for you, man. Click on.
When I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side
He held
to
on.
McDonald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Bell. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
You a son, they ain't let they stop my nigga
It's the
blitzing.
first time that they've
That-
looked his way
this
tonight,
game
and
is
he
crazy.
comes up
It's
with a
fucking
1st down on
crazy.
the play. A
That nigga
first
stop my
opportunity
nigga
for the
blitzing.
Steelers in the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Now Bell.
Good defense.
And this is going to result
Good
in
defense,
losing
Flower.
yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3
I
yards,
know.
and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Roethlisberger.
Get it. Oh, come on. Yo, Barry used to be a safety, bro.
The intended receiver. And it's
You used to be a safety,
Well,
bro.
another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. But
Get it.
fell
Oh,
incomplete.
come on.
Incomplete. The contact
Kobe.
made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Mikal Roby,
And
come
now
on,
the 3rd down
dog.
throw incomplete as well. And And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation.
Oh, shit. I was on my phone. I didn't even see. I would have ran that shit out.
Went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the
I
field.
ain't oh, man. That's Mikael Roby. That was going to be a pick 6, too. 14 zap.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do
That
that
might
again.
be 14 zap.
For this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
That's a
you
50
don't go
fact,
away
bro.
from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a first down
That heat coming.
throw.
That heat coming. Oh, good shit, Fees. I didn't think you had that user.
Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Roethlisberger going to hand the
Oh,
ball.
4th down. He ain't get that. He ain't get that. Nuh-uh, 4th inches. Let's go. Aaron Donald, let's go.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Big Ben going to take it.
Son!
And they will touch him down, but not before.
No, I had it already. I had my setup. You gave me enough time to set up because I knew he was going to do a quarterback sneak. I don't understand why the nigga allowed you to do it. Damn.
After this timeout.
Play ball.
This time, Roethlisberger will throw.
Pick. Oh!
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. And Ndamukong Suh forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, Get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
You know what you do? You do a lot of, like, you eat the clock. You eat that motherfucker. Oh, you missed it. Oh, it's right.
And that is no good. And
You
this
fucking
will
up.
Stay right where it is.
Everything looked good.
Oh, you
Good
fucking
snap,
up.
Good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
You fucking up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey. Louis. Our ball. 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Yo, Andy Reid can't win a big game for the fucking life of him. God damn. God damn, Andy.
On 2nd down, here's gone. Incomplete pass.
Andy can't win a big game for the life of him. Boy, I tell you.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
76. Super.
A shotgun snap for gone.
I was waiting for that.
This one deep right.
I was waiting for that. Let's go. Bow and arrow, nigga. Whoop. Let's go. 14-3. I was waiting for that. I got something for that. I told you he'd get you beat fucking with me.
And that'll give him a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the
Yeah.
second quarter. They don't want to
I was waiting for that heat.
No, not at all, because if they don't...
Yo, Reese, take notes. I know you watching, man. Next week, Sunday school starts at 10 a.m.
They want to make sure they keep that.
I know you watching, Reese.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost
I get the ball at halftime, too. All right, let's play some defense. Let's play some fucking defense.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
The defense.
This is a big decision here.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, you did one of the play audibles. You gotta, when you go, you can call a timeout you want. And when you go to your formation, look on the formation. You probably you see what I'm saying? You change the package.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Able to shake him off. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
He's an absolute oak tree in the pocket because he is so hard to get on the ground. Not as elusive as he used to be, but still, trying to get him down, tough for any defender. In that case, he's able to move just enough. Incomplete pass downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And he's got Rodgers.
I like that shit.
He'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything through.
Come on. Oh, come on! He lobbing the ball in the middle of the fucking field, man. Come on, fellas.
But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Goes underneath for Bell. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown.
Come on.
Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Yo! You had one job to do. One fucking job. Niggas had one fucking job to do, fam.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And now this is intercepted.
I'll take that.
My goodness. Picked off by Cody Sensible.
You niggas had one job to do. Block them fat-ass linemen, son.
So we come upon halftime here in
Yo, they had one job.
With the Rams on top. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, we out. We out. We out. He ain't catching me. Is it? We out. Whoa, we out. I seen that. Nigga, let's go.
10,
Bow and arrow, nigga. You already know. Let's go.
Brandon Cooks, 105 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what. Well, those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Room here to run. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Facts.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the
Facts.
fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell.
Fucking Brady up. I mean, Brady. Fucking Roethlisberger up.
He's been in the league, always adding something to his game. One of the premier runners in the NFL.
And the Steelers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
Snickers, you gotta spin. One day.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the interception, here's Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got a man complete. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And the Steelers set to take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Got a man. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. And I think their fans are saying, hey, where's that Roethlisberger to Brown connection been in this one?
First time they get together is in the second half. I don't think any...
That's usual. I seen that. Come on, block up. Ah!
Across midfield to the 49-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Orange.
On 1st down, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And
You dropped it?
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
20. 12.
2nd and 10, Goff again. He's
Burned
letting
him.
it fly for Cooks. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 49 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Rams
I'm like this in the huddle. Oh,
oh,
Omaha! Omaha! When I see the heat, Omaha! 99 Philly! Ready, set!
Zerline out now to kick this one away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mark Barron not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Airing it out deep for Woods.
Oh, come on.
Complete, a drop there in the middle.
You got
third of the
92,
field.
95
That'll bring
catching,
up
bro.
2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
180! Maverick! Hard ball!
On 2nd and 10, gone. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett.
Yo, your feet, stop trying to bully me with the heat, son. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. Bully me with that heat. Like, you keep blitz, son. I diagnosed that. I'm not Reese. That shit ain't gonna scare me, son.
Tight end, let him get some rack.
I understand why you're doing it.
Not many
You know what
guys
I'm
want to
saying?
come over and put a hit on him, do
But
they?
Goff now 6 for 6 since
I
coming
understand.
back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. Throw complete right side to Course. Give him 30 yards there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your...
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks from 17 yards out. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And my goodness, another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Click on, bro.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
We still got to play the rest of this game, son. It's over. This game over, son. We don't got to keep on playing, son. I said this game over. We don't got to keep on playing. Let's play another game.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop 2 men in that department. 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Goff on 3rd down. They got him, man. It's Woods. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Goff now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. On the toss, it's Gurley. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
76! 76!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
76, come on.
On 1st and 10, Goff. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now you want. Maverick. Now, put up.
Throwing now, Goff. Letting one go deep for the end zone. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drive.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods.
I know she's like, man, this game over, man. I'm done.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Goff on 1st down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Good game, my brother. Good game, my brother.
That many points allows them to play with a